The reason why it's so important to optimize your Instagram bio and just your page in general is because it's the first thing that people see when they go over onto your page. So it's time to fix your crusty ass Instagram page. And the first one is a username. So preferentially, I like to have my name. Unfortunately, some buffoon took my actual full name. So I had to change the A to a X. So simply try to keep it your name. And there are instances where, for example, evidence-based training, he obviously doesn't have his name. And that's cool, but over time, when people try to learn your name and they try to remember exactly who you are, you generally want to attach your name to the videos that you make because sometimes when you're watching videos, you don't really know who that person is or even what their name is, but you've seen their face. And that's something that we definitely want to make sure that people know what our name is. The next thing is profile picture. Try to keep it clean. And again, there are so many variations, but try to have a clean profile picture of yourself and your face that people can clearly and easily see. Now, you can see here, Daniel Dallin has a very clean, minimalistic sort of orange color here. And you can do that yourself, but obviously don't copy it directly. But you can have a clean colored picture or some type of minimalistic photo, but try not to use a brand or a logo because people are very detracted from that. Again, it's a personal brand. At the end of the day, it has to be personal, so make it yourself. Very simply, make it your face. Next is bio. And again, there are so many ways that you can do your bio, but here is a general framework that I like to use. The first one is the trust and authority. What key achievement have you done yourself? What do you offer? Who do you help? What is the outcome in the time frame or mechanism that you use? Again, that can come off as a bit salesy. If you like to do that, you can. And again, I'll show you some different variations that are available and possible that you can do. Next one is a direct or indirect CTA. DM a particular word for an asset, let's say like a lead magnet. And you can also put direct to DM for a VSL or like a free training as well. And you can do direct DM CTA to learn more, or just a keyword where you can book in a call as well if they want to book in a call. The final one is the link in a bio. I'll put a deep link in the YouTube channel here. That's personally what I like to do. You can also do a link tree and do different domains. For example, here, danieldallin.com. He does a web page which showcases his different social media channels and also his e-com store, his email list, and a nice Spotify playlist there. Goated guy. But as you can see here, here's some examples, right? I scaled my content agency from 0 to 20K a month in 16 weeks. Now I help content agencies scale to 20K a month. Very simple, straightforward. And a DM me to scale to get started. And then finally, there's a link here to his YouTube and similar here. Build and scale high ticket offers, stuck at 5 to 10K months. DM info for more detail. In terms of the story highlights, you have 3 story highlights generally, and you can do more. You can do less than this, maybe just pick 1 or 2. But generally, the bottom 2, are the main and important ones that you want to have. So the first one can be a story of your life from 0 to hero, and simply just optionally telling people your rags to riches story with a direct CTA at the end. Lifestyle, personal stuff, family, gym photos, yourself, traveling. Everyone needs a lifestyle highlight to showcase, obviously, your life and exactly how you live it and your values. And then you want to have one for testimonials and case studies. So having results is so, so important to showing that you're a credible individual. Now, in terms of pin posts, and there are so many ways that you can do it, but you want to have pin posts which showcase either your story, who you are. So again, being congruent and in line with your my story here. And then also one that is value based. You can also do direct offer posts, basically a DM ad, which you can boost in the future. But here's one that I made, which showcase how I scaled a 70K a month coaching business. As you can see here, very nice film grain on a Japanese Mount Fuji image in the background, which was actually the image that I took. It was in a vlog actually. And you can see here, it's a lot of value, and we have a call to action at the end, which is the comment core to get full access to the conversion core blueprint. So a direct call to action. Now, in terms of content, you want to have clean thumbnails, which preview what the viewer is going to see. Because if they go over onto your page and they don't even know what your videos are about, because they don't know what to expect in the videos, which was what a hook does, but before a hook, that's what a thumbnail does. That's why it's so important on YouTube. Then we want to have really clean, and I love OMG Adrian's thumbnails because they're so clean, they're so nice, and man is inspirational. And here's an example of a good one compared to a bad one. Do you see how we don't even know? We understand that it's boxing, that it's Crawford versus Canelo, but we don't really understand what's happening in this video. Why did you clip this particular clip? Why did you clip this particular? Is this like a showdown? Is this, now you're in a way, obviously, versing some person, but like, why did you significantly clip these moments here? We want to know exactly why you did that. And the actionable item for now is to optimize these items: your username, your profile picture, your bio, your story highlights, your pinned post and content, and make sure you click each one of these when you finish them.